Well, Lids, it's finished Whitby Town 1, Hebburn Town 1. Certainly a fantastic effort from the players out there.
Yeah, great effort. I've got, I've probably got 13 players today, and half of those are on the legs in there. So it's a great effort from the lads to come against a team who on the verge of the playoffs and fighting for those playoff places, and to be the better team. I felt we especially first half we had control of the football, and obviously went a goal behind obviously, but they've done really well to get back into the game, and like I said, control proceedings I thought, and the second half probably turned into a little bit of a scrap, but it was always going to be that, and not to not hold on, but to come out with a win, with a point. Sorry, it's probably not a game we would have drew a few weeks ago. So to get 4 points out of the last two games, I'm really pleased, and it keeps a little bit of a run going that we've got at the moment.
Yeah, and that's been a theme of the last couple of matches where you've noticed that after conceding, albeit going behind today and then getting pegged back on Saturday, like you said, a few weeks ago that probably wouldn't happen, but you can really see that players aren't letting their heads drop, and they are looking to try and get themselves back on level terms back tonight.
Yeah, well, we've said that we're not the greatest team in the world, are we? So we're always going to concede goals, and that's for every team. So it's just this league and the goals and they come by. So it's a good trait to have, to go behind and to keep going and have that character to keep pressing and to keep trying to get an equaliser. Obviously is great for us.
Yeah, and the goal that went behind, it seems to that Achilles heel till the defending set piece had done, it came back to bite Whitby again. Just your view on how that one came about.
Yeah, we made a point. It's how they play. They get the ball forward, and they're really good at it, and they've been good at it for a few years now, not just in this league. And it's brought up success in this league, obviously. And we knew how they were going to play, and we made a point of it before the game. But it's hard to avoid free kicks, and especially when they're lumped in from no matter where the free kick's from. So disappointing one to concede, obviously, but it's like I said, the character they showed after that to get an equaliser and to go on and try to get that winner was great to see. And like I said, the lads have got about 3 or 4 lads injured in there, and it's just hard when you haven't really got the players on the bench to make those changes that you probably need. So full testament to the lads. Like I said, they've come out and got a well-deserved point in the end.
And just looking at the Whitby goal, it was quite fortuitous, but I suppose one of those really that you take it, because you look at the way Hedman sort of set up after going ahead. It was quite deep, similar to what Morpeth did here a couple of weeks ago. But sometimes you need that fortune to get you back a level, and after that it became a much more sort of open contest. Yeah,
and it's what we deserved. I felt like to go back to it again. The lads didn't let their heads drop, and they kept pressing and they kept trying to get that equaliser. And like you say, it might have been a bit fortuitous, but no matter how they come, you're happy to take it.
Yeah, and then just looking at that second half as a whole, it was one of Whitby started quite brightly, and then you could sort of see towards the end legs tiring, like you mentioned, are really short on players. Players going down with some knocks as well. We saw throughout the game, Frank Whelan coming off, Michael Woods in the second half, Sam Collins too. So a lot of them were struggling a bit, but the couple of scares themselves. Whitby, the other end could have had some chances to win it too.
Yeah, and that's counts for both teams. I think both teams had the chances in the end there, and a draw was probably a fair result. But no, like you said, it would have been nice to make those changes. If I was to have them available, and but it wasn't to be. And like you say, the lads have worked really hard for me over the last 2 days, and it'll be at the end of a tough week come Saturday, where we go into a Prescott game now full of confidence.
Yeah, and then just a shout out as well for Matty Timon today. His 200th Whitby Town appearance over several spells, and much he didn't score, you can really see why he's sort of proven so popular, and what he brings to that side in terms of his hold-up play there.
Yeah, fair. I think we've seen the best of Matty over the last couple of games, and he's really been a foil for us up there without scoring the goals he has. But he's been really important to us over the last couple of games while bodies have been short. So he's. Congratulations to him on his 200th appearance, and a great milestone to have, and hopefully he'll have a few more for us.
And just looking at that game on Saturday away at Prescott Cables, much like the league match, we were hard Saturday just gone. It's against a side in and around us, and and I'm sure again it's one of those just going there, getting some sort of result, whether win or a draw, probably cover for what's been a positive week for the club.
Yeah, and we've said exactly the same thing in there. It's a tough game, another tough journey for us, but we've got a good away record behind us, and off the back of Leek on Saturday, that the lads are in full confidence, and like I say, another big game, another rival down in that bottom end of the table for us, and one that we'll go there, hoping to patch a few up on the day, hopefully, and get a decent team out there, and hopefully, like you say, grab a decent result for us. Yeah,
and we're just looking at that team lineup as well. You already mentioned you're going to have to sort of patch a few players up. You're very much down to the bare bones. It's about those players now, I suppose, pulling through ahead of Saturday.
Yeah, they'll have to. There's obviously there's some young lads there as well who are willing and ready to step in if needed. But ideally, the lads who've been out there representing over the last couple of games, will like I said, will patch themselves up. I'll have to probably check on Frankie. That's the most worrying one for me. He's come off early today, as did Nathan Thomas, and when you look at it without speaking to Ben, obviously, when you look at it from the outside, it's probably not looking too good for those two. But we'll see how they are and how everyone else is, and like I say, we'll hopefully get a team out there that can go out and get us a decent result on the day.
Thank you,
Cheers.